So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nice. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Serbia has produced some fine defenders in recent times, Peter, and this player, Pavlovic, is about as physically dominant and uncompromising as they come. His game can look a bit chaotic at times, but that's just because of his all-action style. He's simply relentless.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Salmakers. And it's Richie. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's Rabiot. Salmakers. De Winter. Now Gabia. And it's Richie. For Salamakers. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Azar. That is good progress on the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He's beaten the last man. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it. In once more.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
No, he's not getting past him there. Crossed it again. And it's hoisted clear. Messi ventures forward. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position. Nice control. Real chance here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Space for him to turn and look. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. He has found the way through. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kivior. No goals as yet. Ricci. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And this is Rabiot. Jimenez. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Sends it crossfield. Ruben Neves. That has been slung wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Salamakers. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Ruben Neves. That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ricci. And the counter is on. Salmakers. And he's there to retrieve it. Kukçu. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Spread it left. Shevchenko touches it back. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rabiot. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Shevchenko. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bartasagi. So what can they make of this? Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Azar. And it's Serginho. Ruben Neves. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Azar getting forward. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
India really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Xavi Alonso. And that's a throw-in. Rabiot.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bartasagi. Can he get it through? Messi's cross. Gabbia clears it away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Here's Rafael Leao. Gabbia. Bartasagi. Cafu makes a move down the right. And it's Kukçu. And he skips past his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafael Leao. Cafu. Kukçu. Over to the right flank. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Richie. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good spread. Rabiot. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Xavi Alonso. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Shevchenko. Kukçu. That is lovely. Ruben Neves. And here's Xabi Alonso. And Shevchenko! And
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
First breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he's being shifted off it. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's Rabiot. He's in a great... Rafael Leao! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Rafael Leao clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
India have opted to make another change here. Danny Olmo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Fulkrug getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Distributed tidily. Now it's Fulkrug. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Modric with the short one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, this is a great position. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Ruben Neves. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that will be the final act. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Shevchenko. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Hazard. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Forced to go back. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That had too much on it. Ruben Neves. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Ruben Neves. Alonso. It's an early cross. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Feyenoord are looking to go forward now. Still goalless at the moment. Feyenoord are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Lotomba. It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt. Kivior. And it's Ruben Neves. Cafu. It's Xabi Alonso. And it's Hazard. That is good progress on the left. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Passes short and sharp. That's going to go a long way. And it's Ruben Neves. Kukçu. Kukçu! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
25, Andrei Shevchenko.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Musa.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Musa. This is a promising build-up. That's destined for the flank. He's being urged to shoot. Kukçu. Messi. Half-time getting close now. Ball played for Kukçu. Cafu. Alonso. Xabi Alonso running with intent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. They get a throw in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
1 minute added time.
Musa. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Everyone, please welcome to the
India
field.
just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Back on the way then. India leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Spread out to the left. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lotomba. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Plays the return pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good strength. And that is well cleared. Now it's Messi. India are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi. Can he get away here? Gets a good foot in there. "60 minutes played. And that was asking for too much. Messi makes a move down the right. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. The defender is not giving up on this. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems...
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Lotomba. Ruben Neves currently being consciously targeted.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Azar. Musa. Nicely spread. Back towards the middle. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Xabi Alonso. That's going wide left. Throw in. Feyenoord choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 6, number 7.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
In with the challenge. Oh, what has happened here?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Very much into the last knockings. And this is Shevchenko. Lotomba. And time is up. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's nice. And he was alert to it. De Ligt, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Kukcu. Showing good feet. And this is Shevchenko. Ruben Neves. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Over to the right flank. Cafu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi gets flagged offside. That has been cut short. Now it's Shevchenko. Ricci. Loftus-Cheek. Salmakas.
That was lovely, that.
Loftus-Cheek. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chooses to go cross-field. Xavi Alonso. And it's Serginho. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Loftus-Cheek. Jimenez. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Salamakas did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Kukcu. Kukcu! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ricci. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Loftus-Cheek. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Ricci. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kivior. Serginho. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's lost his man here. He's shifted it to the flank. Pavlovic. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the getting up there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Ligt. Cafu. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's going right the way across. Cafu. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. And it's Kukçu. And that is expertly dealt with. Davinta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving forward. Batasagi looking to hit the byline here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Rafael Leao. Pressing high and with purpose. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cafu. And it's Kukçu. To Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. And this is Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Ødegaard. Substitution in progress.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's full Krug. No, that's been intercepted. Kukçu. And it's Ødegaard.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gabia. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ricci is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone for a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 13, Danny Olmo. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Batasagi plays it short. He slings it. Rafael Leao! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Ligt.
2 added minutes has
Messi.
been indicated.
Ricci. Modric. And he's picked out the run. He has found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ødegaard. And that signals the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
India certainly...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Gakpo. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield, and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Can he latch on to this? That's tidy. Great ball, and he's a chance for a shot! Serginho tries to clear. Cafu. So we're still where we started right now. Xavi Alonso. That's Ruben Neves. Cafu. And De Ligt. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ruben Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. So no flag here. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Could be danger here. That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Gakpo. Kerkez. Ruben Neves. Played down the flank.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ruben Neves. And it's Xavi Alonso. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Frimpong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Gakpo. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kukçu. Xavi Alonso. And it's Kirkes. He's on it. Can he get away?
Szoboszlai really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Shevchenko. Messi has it in a wide position. It's rising! He's scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 38 minutes is number 7, Eden Hazard.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Szoboszlai, looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho can get it clear. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please take
India
this
coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to 0.
From today's match are now available.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
India just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
The second period is underway. India leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Messi. And that's been drilled in. Good read, needed to be. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That's very neat. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kivior, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's nice. Kokchu clipped into... Impressive jump! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Azar. Kokchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Frimpong. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Soboslai.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And Gamoa with Gakpo!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Kokchu. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Azar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Shevchenko. Hazard. Picked out brilliantly. Soboslai. Foot in. And it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. India have got it back and they'll have another go. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Konate. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. There's the shot! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Alonso.
Soboslai. Number 17.
India clearly are
Jones.
pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Betts. Number 12. Bradley.
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Gakpo. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely shaped cross. De Ligt getting this one clear. Threads one in. This looks promising. He's... Great chance! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Substitution in progress.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitz. He's found a way through. He's in, must be! Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's in on goal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he is dashing away. McAllister has the space to scheme. Oh, good climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isaac actually didn't.
And that is the last of the action. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and Shevchenko! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's destined for the flank, and it's Perisic. Knocks it into space. Oh, important interception. Played out to the left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Look at the space here. Great chance! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 7 minutes is number 25,
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko!
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Till. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Azar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's had it taken off him. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Till. That's a good ball out wide. Azar. Ruben Neves. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. He whips in across. Cleared away. Crossed in again. That'll be a corner. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Azar. Has a look up. Oh, good effort! Shevchenko herring after the ball here. Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Kukçu. That has been slung wide. Ball comes in. And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting chance! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going wide left. Gashorovski. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Dest. Perisic. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. Shevchenko chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And back to the goalkeeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most convincing of passes. And he's running through. Cafu wins the duel this time. He's looking wide. Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute
Ruben
added
Neves.
time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Alonso has shifted it to the flank. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hazard. Xabi Alonso. And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
India sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And so the action is resumed. Dest. And it's Perisic. Kukçu. Cafu. Now it's Perisic. And here's Perisic. Perisic is flagged offside. Ruben Neves. A probing pass. Till. Messi. And he's forced to go back. And it's Kukçu. Ball played for Kukçu. And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Perisic. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Till, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko, under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them...
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 59 minutes is number 20.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Kivior cuts it out. India are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Showing great feet there. Oh, good take and a good... He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xabi Alonso. Till. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread to the right. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Caught offside that time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Kukçu. Messi.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And it's Messi. Played back into the centre. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Till looking to add to his goal. Gasharovski. Dest. Now Fairman. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Fairman does really well to win the ball there. Good take, and is he in?
PSV really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ruben Neves. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Perisic, who's set up one goal so far. India, moments now away from seeing this one out. Xavi Alonso proves too strong. Crosses it in here. Can he stop it going out?
PSV really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukçu. Cafu. Kivior. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Shevchenko picking up the man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are... Decent chance! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 5 minutes is number 8, Orkun Kokcu.
Nottingham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's on it, can he get away? Now here's the delivery. Kivior clears it away. Ruben Neves. Shot goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. Ball played for Kukçu. De Ligt. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And here's Kukçu. And it's Ruben Neves. Awani. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. India currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. De Ligt. Kivior. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Xavi Alonso. Kukçu. Out towards the flank. And that was asking for too much. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driving on and making good progress. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Ruben Neves. India looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Xavi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Strong running down that left flank. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. India come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Awoniyi. Kivior defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho. Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's another chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Morato. Now Anderson. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nottingham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Awoniyi. Coming on the field is number 11, Wood.
Ruben Neves. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Number 29, number 19.
Nottingham making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Number 10, Gibbswhite.
Serginho.
Number 21.
This is a promising build-up. That's a good run down the left. He can run onto that. Messi. And he's quick to get rid. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A case now of complete control. That's going wide left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he was quick to react. Now it's Shevchenko. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gibbs-White is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ødegaard. Good, strong midfield running here. And this is Shevchenko. And that's been drilled in.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official
added
showing that there
time.
will be 3 minutes of added time. Hutchinson. Now it's Wood. Williams. And he's managed to get free. De Ligt. And that will be the final act. India really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Kukçu voted man. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Messi gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. Wriggles his way through, knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And he was quick to react. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hangs one in, brilliantly cut out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Panama are a team that's fond of the low block. They Sure defending numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Azar. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Godoy. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now, can they get him away? Almost half an hour in now. And the return pass. And here's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Kivior does really well to win the ball there. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kukçu. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. De Ligt. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Kukçu. And this is Shevchenko. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Neymar. Godoy. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Space for him to turn and look. The ball goes in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Neymar. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cafu. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. And this is Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Godoy. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Shevchenko. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. Serginho. Now Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. And he shoots! Oh, good finish! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 69 minutes is number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Panama can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, played out towards the right wing. And this is Neymar, pings in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He'll try from distance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Messi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So we have movement on
Xabi
both
Alonso.
benches.
Coming on the field is number 17, Erdegaard. Substitution.
Nice physical challenge. Neymar given the lift of his goal. And it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar very much into the last knockings. And here's Shevchenko. Godoy. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab, but the more it went on, you felt that this game would be decided by just that one moment.
Please take this opportunity.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bulgaria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going wide left. And it's Xabi Alonso. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Shevchenko. That's destined for the flank. That's going up front in a hurry. Still goalless. Cafu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bulgaria have the chance to go the other way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Kokchu. Bulgaria are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Kivior clears without hesitation. Swung over. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's been shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Serginho. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Xavi Alonso, pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's heaved it away. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Flings it across. That's a decent clearance. Now, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And that signals the end of the first period. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn towards the screen.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we get things going again.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's quick to return it. And this is Shevchenko. Gruev. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. For Xavi Alonso. Kivior. And De Ligt. And here's Azar. That's very neat. Serginho. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Shevchenko! Not a bad try by any means.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Kukçu. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 17.
Bulgaria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number
It was pretty
23,
clear the manager's not been
Costadino.
getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he can thump it away. And here's Azar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 9.
So we have further
Coming
activity on the
field
bench here.
is
So they were calling for him,
11.
and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
He'll try. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Serginho. Kivior. It's a good run down the right. Xavi Alonso played out to the left flank. Now it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Xavi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Real chance!
A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's gone for a throw-in. India have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and, as a result...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India now on the verge of victory,
has been indicated.
save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition...
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. And there goes the final whistle. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Donnarumma, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have been. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. India need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And this is Hazard. Neymar, and the shot! It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been cleared. De Ligt. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Zielinski. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Zielinski. Distributed tidily. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Neymar. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thinks one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Neymar. Haaland. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quality ball. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the delivery. Here comes an Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu ventures forward. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice control. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And they've got a throw. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is out of play.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Neymar. Xavi Alonso. That's going wide left. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Half-time getting close now. Knocks it out wide. And here's Neymar. Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Zielinski. Ferran Torres. Now it's
There will be
Shevchenko.
1 minute
Now
added
it's
time.
Mbappe. That has been slung wide. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Everyone, please
India
welcome our
unable to get
players.
back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing Zielinski!
Zielinski really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
De Ligt. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Zielinski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kimmich. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? And he's quick to get rid.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Number 9, Erling
India
Haaland.
choosing to make
Coming
the
on
first
field
change.
is
Well, he's going to inject a
number
nice bit of
25,
pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Kukçu. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
India
Azhar.
making further changes
Number
here
6.
and in quick
Xabi
succession.
Alonso.
Well, they want to win this,
Coming
Peter,
on the
plain and
field,
simple. Seal
number
promotion right
21,
here, right now.
Dembele.
Now it's
Number
Ferran
17,
Torres.
Odegaard.
Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. He's on straight chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he couldn't finish.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
De Ligt. India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now Odegaard. Cafu. That's a good foray he's making. And it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Owned beyond the defence. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Shevchenko! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
India courageously chasing promotion and more pertinently still chasing the game. It's a situation that needs changing quickly.
Well, Peter, there's plenty of things they'll be annoyed about, but it doesn't change the fact that they have to get back on level.
And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Messi plays it short. Cross into the ball. Oh, good climb! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that
Substitution
took
in
off the
progress.
clock. No need to overly commit now.
Neymar. Cafu.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And De Ligt. Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot, and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. India must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Nicely spread. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Hazard. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Josh...
Haaland! Of course! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. And this is Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way. There's the crossfield ball. India currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. That's going wide left. And this is Hazard. Back when it goes. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, just a keeper now! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. Neymar. Out towards the flank. Some really good ball movement. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beto, and he's running through. Oh, great! He's having a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's free. Big chance! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
32 minutes is Number 4.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Distributed tidily. Cafu. And it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. De Ligt. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's very neat. Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Hazard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Haaland. He is just close for a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. India were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
It is now time for our
So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Colombia get the ball rolling in the second half.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukçu touches it back.
Yeah, probably the best.
Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space, to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Neymar ploughing. It's Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Driving through the middle. Neymar! Nicely aimed pass. Kimmich does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kukçu. That's tidy. Takes a shot! And it's there! And the message is clear. The only way is up. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early.
And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 67 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And it's hoisted clear. Picked out brilliantly. Colombia awarded another corner. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Chance! And a neat finish! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
72 minutes is number
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. Shevchenko to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
De Ligt. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice sequence of passes, this. De Ligt. Cafu. And it's Kukçu. For Xavi Alonso.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see.
Oh, he's been caught napping! No, it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard. India are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Let's shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Dembele. Number 13. Ruben Neves. Substitutions taking place.
India clearly now in lead preservation mode. Serginho. India moments now away from seeing this one out. De Ligt. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Beto is wide and looking to get onto this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been
Well, this is
indicated.
surely their last chance. Time added on 4 minutes. Dembele threads one in. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And he's heaved it away. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there goes the final whistle. India have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this.